Hello, I am glad to return to share a bit of update about all part of what's going on in the Middle East as Israel fights for its existence. One thing I have come to realize that in a world of anti-Israel propaganda and Jew hatred, as we continue to see things manifest, it is important that we share the truth about this war. As much as people want to smear and present Israel as evil, the aggressor here, I think it's important to show people the truth. So I'm sharing and showing the war, Gaza, before terrorist Hamas initiated the 7th October war in Gaza, after how that location looked like before the war and how it looks now. I'm very sure that those Arabs who live in Gaza, they had things going great for them, which would make the real refugees elsewhere in the world excitedly swap places to go and live in Gaza. Those Gaza Arabs had it easy. Gaza was full of built-up places before Israel had to vacate it. It was a fully built city. They had proper homes, well-built communities with all the amenities to make life comfortable for them. However, with extremely poor choices. One of them was handing over their society to terrorist Hamas, and that beautiful landscape has all but disappeared. So I'm going to show you uh, a video of what Gaza looks like now, just a tiny snippet of what it looks like now. And also I'll show you what it looks like before. And you can draw your conclusions. Excuse me, I do not see why anyone would want to bring such calamity to their society for no just cause. So watch with me as we look at Gaza as it is now. I'm sorry, pardon me. So that's the city, very briefly, okay? So that's how it looks like right now. But let's go. I'll show you what it used to look like before the war initiated by terrorist Hamas. I may not show everything, but I do have photos from this video that I'm going to show to you. This is Gaza, thriving city. It was, they had the beaches, they had built up malls, marketplaces, paved streets. I'm sure they had pipe-borne water. They have shopping centers, malls. There were places of worship. There are mosques. It was a pretty place. That's a park or a field. This was Gaza. Can you believe it? UNRWA, that was their headquarters. It's all in rubbles now. I'll just go forward. Look at that. They had this is kind of like a park. This was Gaza. Hmm. My dear friends, that is really, really sad to say the least, because I cannot imagine how anyone would decide to bring such destruction upon themselves. There is barely any structure standing now in Gaza. Do you want to know why? That's easy. Because terrorist Hamas spent the better part of nearly 20 years building magnificent tunnel networks under the entire city of Gaza. So as Israel had to go look for them after the slaughter and massacre, which they carried out on 7th October 2023, most of the tunnels had to be destroyed since they were parts of the foundations of nearly all the structures and buildings in Gaza. They have collapsed. They came crashing down. Terrorist Hamas thought that it would be business as usual, where after attacking Israel, wreaking unspeakable havoc, carrying out all inhuman onslaught against innocent Jews, the world would cry out, sanction Israel to cease fire after a few months. Then they would have the time to regroup, recover, rinse, and repeat, as we've heard them vow to keep doing. Well, look what that choice brought upon such a once beautiful place. Darkness, doom, gloom, destruction, devastation, despair, and a very bleak future. It will take many miracles and several decades for Gaza to become what it used to be able to return to what it was. Hopefully, as terrorist Hamas is all but completely destroyed by Israel, thankfully, the people who would be left there will make better choices to live in peace, begin to pick up their lives, and just leave Israel alone. There is no need for war, especially a war that shouldn't have been. There you go. You've seen Gaza, what it was before. Tell me what you think. I'll see you later.